Alright, today I have what I would call a massive mail day. Massive. One person actually finally sent an item that I have been looking for a long time. Absolutely unearthly crazy, but and I got absolutely no tracking number out of it, but I finally got here with some bonus items, as used as well for packing, I guess. I don't know. So why don't we get into that for... Actually, we'll get into this one here first. Here we got Mike Stanley, return to sender. He's a golfer. And the last address, 20, I don't remember what the address was, but anyway, the last good address is no longer good anymore in Star Tiger, so I'll have to figure out Mike Stanley's address there. Stanley. It sounds like Stanley, but Stanley. And then what came in was a record purchase, finally, and very crazy because I got the Brothers Fortuosity. I'm like, what the heck? What is this? I have no idea what the Brothers Fortuosity is, but that was used as packing material with Cy Oliver and his orchestra, so that came as packing material. And we got some other packing material here. This is the record, not this is the record, the Mamas and the Papas, If You Can Believe Your Eyes and Ears, is a very common one. They've got that blocked off there, so that's not the rare one. But yeah, so there's that one there. I may have had this numerous times. I don't really remember the whole deal. Haven't even looked at the condition. It was kind of musty and stuff, but what I had really wanted was this one here. I had no idea what the cover was going to look like here, so it's got some sort of sticker there, which I'm going to try to get cleaned off there because it really detracts from the cover there. And this is Above and Beyond, Far From In Love. And Above and Beyond is very popular. You will not be able to see it the way the tripod is setting, but Above and Beyond. So that stuff goes for a lot of money, or it can. And there's that back of that one, same as the front. So happy to have that one finally. It only took like a month to get here, so and crazy, but I didn't worry about it. I did ask one time for a tracking number, and then I noticed like a number of days later he shipped it. So I don't know. Some people just take a while, but he was on work vacation, you know what I mean, a work trip, and he said, "Do you want me to cancel it?" I said, "No, I'm in no rush," and I guess I wasn't. So that one took forever to get here. Then we have this one here, which is an eBay purchase, and oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Something bumped the. There we go. eBay purchase, and we'll try to get this one open here. Sometimes I can open it upside down, and that sometimes works. This one was mailed something about 4 days or something, 4 or 5 days after I purchased it. So I always hate it when that happens, but what can you do? Let's see. Funny. He reused a bubble mailer with somebody else's address on it. Funny. I wonder if I've got bought from that guy before. Alright, so anyway, what we have here is some... Oops, don't drop them here. Oh, it looks like we got another bonus item or something. Hopefully we got the right cards here. These are, again with the bonus items. I don't know why these were thrown in here. Packing material or whatever, but we got Dennis McKinnon and Anthony Munoz. Probably both don't sign TTM. I'm not sure if... Is Anthony Munoz still around? I don't know, but I don't have no... I'll throw those away. But anyway, we have some soccer cards I bought via auction. One person, I outbid them by like the smallest amount, and I got both of those. So we have Kevin Locke for West Ham. Blackpool, Billy Ronson. We have Birmingham, Tony Towers. We have Paul Bradshaw, Pat Holland. We have Alan Devonshire. And we have 2 All-Stars here, Jimmy Nicol and Gordon McQueen. So I'll show you those there, the 2 All-Stars there. Very cool to have those from the 70, I don't know, 78, 79, 77, 70, whatever it is. So anyway, very cool to have that from Topps England. There's 300 some cards in the set, and that gets me no closer to building a set. If you get like between 7 and 10 cards per time, it's basically very dumb. So I need to rip this open here. I think this is the last one here. This is going to be a good one here. If I can get to it, this will be a long video. I meant to pop this open before I got on camera here, but it's not working here. Almost got it. I hate that. You get it all 90% cut, and then you say, okay, I got it all cut, and then, oh wait, no I don't. Okay, that should take care of this here. Now this is the first installment of these. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I always forget. Why do I always forget? Well, this is a COMC, mind you, and I always forget how, why, and how, and all that fun stuff. Packaged a little differently this time. I'm not sure they ever really used bubble wrap, but this time they did. This one took about a month to receive, maybe a little longer than that one. So this has been gone a while. The thing I hate about that is that, you know, in a month later, weeks later, sometimes your collecting tastes have changed, and sometimes things have just been. I hate it when they do like just this one card and a top loader there. It's nice to have the extra materials, but this ain't staying in the top loader for no reason. And again, it's really frustrating because now I got to get this off of here and this out of here because to properly show you the card. Oh my gosh, and there's 2 slips of paper in there. Crazy. Anyway, this is Scott Carroll, and this is the black parallel numbered to like 64 or something crazy like that for 2015 tops. Now, Scott Carroll is nobody important, but I wanted this, and it was like around $1 for that one. So getting one of those is like super hard to find. So it's unfortunately from the update series. What's crazy is that most of the cards I find are from the update series. I don't know why that is, but it just is. This is really slammed in here. Really slammed all this together here. Oh my gosh. They really shoved it all into here. Boy, that team bag basically was busting there at the seams. So we got 2 team bags here. Oops, little cards falling. We have one of everything, as usual. If you ever get around to watching my other COMC videos, these are the 1909 Guerin cards here, Batron chocolate cards. We have this guy here. Again, the print is going to be so small. He's some sort of dude from Spain. It is... No, it's Despawn. His name is Despawn, okay. And then this one here is... LeBay... I don't know who that is. That one there. Again, you can do your homework here. Christian... something or other. Bismarck... I'm not sure. That one there. These were around, some of these were down to 50 cents a card. Some of them have foil or gold embossing on there, which is absolutely amazing. You may not be able to see that there. This is some sort of Prince Edward from, Prince Ferdinand de Bavaria. I don't know. I'm butchering all these things here. We need to go faster here. Sorry for the glare on these, but they top-loaded every one of these without any cost to me. Isn't that massively insane? That's massively insane. Each one of these were top-loaded. So, I mean, it was basically the price of the top-loader I got these. Now they've tripled or 5 times in price in some cases, so you're looking at $5 or $6, $7, $8, $9 per card. But they were on sale for something ridiculous like 50 cents, and I didn't buy them all. And I missed a bunch, and I only bought that many. That was stupid of me, but I was being cheap that day. Or week or weekend. This one here is a fun one here. This is Ogden's 1927 Steeplechase Trainers. There's a Steeplechase Trainers. If you can't see the cards there, well, you'll just have to buy them for yourself and then see them. And so they're Ogden Steeplechase from 1927. I'm guessing that was around $1. It'd be nice if they had the price on the cards there, but this is the one was right on the edge, you know, and I was hoping it didn't get too bent up. It's basically damaged, but so who cares, right? Albie Pearson, and somebody had to let me know that they were from California. It's like, oh wow, LA? I don't know, what does that even mean? California? And it's one of those postcards there, so it's been glued or taped or something on there. But, you know, I just wanted it. It was like 30-odd cents or something like that, so I took it. It wasn't even 50 cents, and I didn't mind about that one. This one here is from the Motto game. I'm not sure, called Mottos. It's the Public Broadcasting System logo. So it's some sort of, you know, card/board game type thing, and you're supposed to know what these things are. So, that was the answer key there, Public Broadcasting System. And we have 1908 Will's Portraits of European Royalty. And there is that one there. Again, that was probably $1, I'm guessing. That one there. HRH, I guess it's Her Royal Highness the Duchess of something Coburg. The Duchess of Saxe-Coburg. Okay, there we go. The Duchess of Saxe-Coburg, if you care there. I don't know what she's up to these days, haha. And then we have some sort of queen or princess here. There's a royalty, Princess Frederick Charles of Hesse. What does that even mean there? So there's that one there, and there's the back there. Again, I grabbed the dollar ones there because I don't need to have the... this guy is a good signer, but I don't know if he'll sign your own stuff. But this is the guy who played the German captain or general in Rat Patrol, and Eric Braeden, and he is on Days of Our Lives. He's in, I think, in his 80s. He's actually from Germany, so very cool to have Eric Braeden from Rat Patrol. You can't really see his face there, but finding a card of his was not cheap. But I think this was a couple dollars for that one. Alright, we got a ton more cards here. We have Upper Deck Mikey from the Goonies. We have, this is the guy who played, this is David, I can't remember, but this is Man from U.N.C.L.E. and it's David McCallum or whatever I think his name is, if I remember right. And he's playing some sort of villain in disguise or something. We have Jim Pearsall. He had a rip on it and some other crud on it, but you know what? I said, let's just get it, because I like to see if I can improve goofed up cards there, and I needed that for my 57s. It was like 50 cents. I said, you know what? Take it. Awesome. We have Jessie LeBrecq, and I believe she was a Ninja Warrior or something like that. So there's a good one of those. We have Air Raid, is this Air Raid Precautions? Yeah, this is the Air Raid Precautions badge from 1938 Wills. I believe that's 1983. That's the ARP, Air Raid Precautions badge. Then we have Inception of Mackay Ashton Langford. So there's everything. Bowman U. I didn't realize this would be a thick card. I'm over thick cards. I wished I could basically tell the companies to just basically do them all over again and make them on thin cardstock there. It might fit in a page, but I will probably rip the page doing that. So I'll have to buy a top loader for that. We have Grace Smith, and I believe that is Kevin Smith's mom, and this was from the Clerks television, or I mean Clerks movie card set. Grace Smith, I think, is Kevin Smith's mom. That's not a big deal. We have Hannah Cavender for Bowman U. We have Teach In. There's like some sort of, I always say Dutch or Swedish group there, but they're Teach In, and they were kind of like a disco era Ding a Dong or something like that, or Ding-a-ling, or I don't know what it was. Just type in Teach-In and Ding Dong or something, you'll find their song. It's kind of catchy. Then we have a Kevin Smith card from Clerks. And so that one was something like 29 cents, 27 cents, I don't really remember, but that just kind of iconic shot there if you care about the movie there. If you don't know anything about Clerks, it's pretty vulgar, all of those movies, the Clerks series there, so be prepared. Timo Werner, and I already have that one, so that's a duplicate. I didn't realize that I got it twice, that cost $1. I was like, oh no, $1. Britt Selby for my hockey binder. We have Lauren Betts for Stanford to Bowman U. Again, from this camera, you see nothing. We have Caroline Ducharme for Bowman U. We have Inception of Henry Owens. So I did not have that one. Again, another thickie. I didn't realize the Bowman Inception cards are like double the thickness. I don't know why they do it. It's try to trick people, I don't know what it is, but it's just absolutely ridiculous. It's got to stop. These thick cards are just... And then I got the Jason Mewes one, almost the identical shot there. I believe that is, so yeah. Then we got Colin Cowgill for the Angels, and I needed that gold for my set. We have Haley Cavender, so I think the Cavenders are social media influencers as well. Then we have another Haley Cavender. I don't remember what this was from. I just dropped a card here. This is some sort of unlicensed product, so all the logos are gone. This is Sport... I don't know what. I can't read it. I think my eyes are going. Richie Adubato. And this is for the New York Liberty. And I don't remember if I got that for TTM or I needed that for my set. I don't know. And then we got another Haley Cavender, because that's just like I got the gold and the silver, something like that. Then we have Staff of One, New York, Stacey Yorks. This is from the Runaways. This is, and I don't remember what the reason why I bought this one here. It was dirt cheap. 2020 Upper Deck Marvel Runaways. This is Bridget Branagh. I can't remember if we were born the same year or we have some sort of San Francisco connection. I'm not really sure. So anyway, there's that one there, and it was dirt cheap. Then we have Cameron Brink Monopoly card here. So Monopoly of Cameron Brink, heavy on the. We have another man on the women's basketball. Then we have this one here from Man from Uncle, Robert Vaughn. Almost said Stack, Robert Vaughn. Then we have Roy Face. I did not realize from the picture here that there was some crud on the bottom here and the crud on the top, and I thought I already had this card, and there's a crease in there. It just looked better on camera. I was like, I'll take that one all day long, but I didn't realize they removed tape on here, so that's kind of crud. Hopefully I got the right card and not the wrong one. So that's that one there. Then we got this one here, which I just actually slipped the paper. This is Western Metal Building from the San Diego Padres. I just thought that was kind of cool, and probably to finish up the order there. So neat there. I don't know what that year is, and do I not even care. Another Man from Uncle card. I'm just slowly peeling off all the 55 or 50 cent cards that there are. And they're virtually in mint condition for a card of that time period. We got Mirjam Bjorklund. And this is the 2024 Topps Chrome Autographs, Mirjam Bjorklund, and she just MB. But this was like $1.50 or something crazy like that, so $1.50. Then we have Shaden Sharp, only because he is a Blazers, and you can see he's just wearing a nothing jersey here. Nothing jersey. Bowman U, Shaden Sharp, he's like 30 cents or something stupid for that, because no one wants that. This is probably a Will's Test Cricketers. No, this is Ardath Cricketers from the 1936. My dad was born in 36, so that's kind of cool there. Ardath photo cards or whatever they usually call it on the back. I like the larger sized ones, but it's, there you go. And he is, oh shoot, what is his name? From the, oh man, I don't know. W. Vose, I think VOCE, I think that's who that is. But they had some really good prime examples of this. This would almost gem mint practically. It looks like, unless there's a little, oh man. There's unfortunately a ding in it. There's a little ding in it, and so that would give it like a 2 or a 3, but it's got the sharpest corners on the planet. Some of those cards are just uber mint. Then we have Kenny Hodge. I need to get him sent out here, and I accidentally bought another one. Then we have Caitlin Clark, Bowman U. I wanted to get one of the best ones for the lowest price there. So that's, more or less an okay one. It's not a valuable card because they printed, almost as much as Ken Griffey for these probably. Ken Griffey's rookie. We have Ron Northey. We're almost done here. Ron Northey, 57 tops if I hadn't said that earlier. Ron Northey. I just grabbed the under $1 ones. I did not have this landscape Mike Trout here, just a base card, number 300. And that was something ridiculous, like 50 cents because Mike Trout. Now he's probably going up in value, but there's another Mikey from the Goonies. I grab as many of those as I feel like. And then we have Jeffrey Spender. I think that's his character name for the X-Files, because I want to get him sent out, I think, and I needed another card of his. So that is all for that one. A relatively small COMC, but a very fun one. I have to apologize because I'm under the weather, and I was just down for the count last night and all of yesterday. I was just absolutely just worthless. So let me know. It's just absolutely a whirlwind of stuff in this video, and thank you for watching.